Hi everyone. So today I woke up and I said I'm going to make a video. I want to do a story time with you guys and talk a little bit about basically why I've been absent for so long. And tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I really wanted to do kind of like a get ready with me story time. So it's gonna be a fairly long video, so hopefully you guys stay with me throughout the whole thing. I'm gonna try to cut it short as much as I can so you guys don't get bored. But I really do want to touch base on the things that did happen to me in the past couple of years, in the past 2 to 3 years that I haven't been on YouTube and I've been very absent, and the things that happened in my life. There's certain things I'm not going to go into great detail about just because I want to keep them private, and since this is such an exposed social platform, I would rather keep that to myself. But I do want to touch base on certain things and then do a little makeup tutorial and hopefully get my feet back into doing YouTube videos and feeling confident again. And I'll get a little bit more into that concept of feeling confident again because it's incorporated in my story as well. So my hair is gray, as you can see. I think I'm going through a midlife crisis. Who knows? I don't know what's happening. I kind of dig it. I had it blonde. Now it's gray. And yeah, we're going with it. So if you guys want to continue to see this video, let's do it. Let's get on it. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So I did my eyebrows already just because I go through phases where I do it one way and then I do it another. If you guys want to see an updated video on how I do my eyebrows, let me know in the description below. Totally down to do that. So what we're going to start is I already washed my face, moisturized, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty. And this is Rihanna's soft silk. I've never used this before, but I've heard really good things about it. So let's start with that. Okay, so we're starting off with the Fenty Beauty primer. So a couple years ago, I'm going to sum it up for you guys. So people that know me know the situation I had with my children, which is my oldest son. And I'm gonna not really go into details about this. I'm just gonna let you guys know that this is one of the reasons that I did keep myself from social media for so long, because I was so depressed and I was working on certain things, and it really took a toll on me, because as a mother, you always want your kids around and you always want them to be part of your life. And when you have children and you trust people, you put all your trust. And being a young mother like I was very naive, very stupid. I trust probably people that I shouldn't have trusted, even though I should have trusted those people. And the end result was that, my son didn't live with me for quite a while. But let's put a happy ending to that story, and my son is with me. He's been living with me for almost 4 years. I'm incredibly blessed to have him here. Bless you, Samantha. That's my dog. Okay. And yeah, so first we're gonna go with this Beauty Blender Bounce. What color is this? So this is the foundation. Pretty. I got this foundation a couple of weeks ago and I'm really digging it. And my color is 340W. I don't know if you guys can see that. 340W. So yeah. Okay. So aside from the situation with my son, I've always dealt with depression and anxiety, panic attacks, and I struggle with a lot of self-esteem issues. I gain a lot of weight because I get comfortable. I'm just gonna put a couple pumps on my beauty blender. So yeah, I was experiencing, I'm gonna get a mirror. I was experiencing, if I can put it in words for you guys, I would, but I don't really know. I was experiencing like a manic episode in my life. I was having severe panic attacks every single day, where I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I did not socialize for a while. I was not on medication at that time when I was going through all this, but I was just dealing with it, I guess, in silence. And it came to a point that I could not deal with it alone anymore. I felt like I was going crazy. I felt like I was gonna lose it. Experiencing other things when that happened for about a year, where I was going through these episodes alone and really experiencing you know, severe depression. Thank God never anything to the point where, you know, it got to the point where, you know, I was so depressed that I wasn't happy to be alive, but I was so depressed and so anxious all the time, and I just didn't understand why. And of course, individuals, people that deal with, you know, panic disorder and anxiety and depression can understand that just sometimes it just, you know, it springs on you, and it's just something. I'm sorry. I'm going to put some of this Soul Glow Oil on my face. I got this for my wedding. It was really cool. And I just like putting it on my face because it makes such a nice sheen and glow. And I incorporate that with my foundation. So like I can't even like explain it. So then fast forward, I started experiencing, when COVID hit, I started experiencing, you would say, maybe COVID symptoms, where I started getting tightness in my chest, and like I couldn't hardly breathe, I couldn't sleep. I got this dry cough, and then I was in and out of the hospital, and never had a fever, never it never amounted to anything, but I still continued to have, and they wouldn't do a COVID test on me. They said because I didn't have a fever, they wouldn't do a COVID test on me. So that was really weird. But anyways, I was in and out of the hospital for a while, and that was in March 2020. But I've been going through this like anxiety and panic attacks and all this kind of stuff since 2017. And before I was going through it, but it started, you know, really ramping up around that time. But then in 2020, the end of 2019 and 2020 is when I was just like, holy shit. I'm gonna go in with Juvia's Place concealer and number 19. Let's see if you can see that. I'm just gonna put a little bit under my eyes. So it was a scary time. And I worked in a hospital, a well-known hospital here in Colorado. And I stopped working there. I worked there for a while, and I stopped working there. And then I worked somewhere else, which was caring for people as well. And that's when COVID hit really bad. That was like in, I want to say February, like the end of February, March, when like everything started hitting, and what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. And they were like, this is anxiety. And I was like, okay, it's anxiety. So they would give me medication, and I shit you not. I remember the first time that I went to the hospital, I have never ever in my life experienced so much anxiety in my life, or so much panic, so much, I was in fear. And I remember that night that I left the hospital, they gave me, because my chest was so tight, I was in so much pain, that they gave me a muscle relaxer, and it literally did the opposite. I was literally anxious, and I remember I cried all night because I could not function as a human being. So that continued to happen for months. So that continued to happen for months. And then I'm going to put this CoverGirl Clean Professional number 105 under my eyes to bake. I don't know if baking is a thing anymore because things have been changing so drastically, but I still bake, okay? Hospital. They never kept me overnight. They just gave me medication. And I totally understand with the whole COVID situation and working in the medical field, it was a scary, and it still is a scary time. But I mean, when no one knew about COVID and no one knew about what was happening, how you could get it, you know, your family, friends. I mean, I think that sparked anxiety. That's why it got so worse in 2020, my anxiety. Because I'm like, oh my God, you know, people are dying. Like, I can come home. Isn't that, look at that, it's beautiful. I can come home and give this to my family. So that really sparked more anxiety in me. And I was always in a panic. So then I kept on going to the hospital. They kept on giving medication for the pain in my chest because I continue to have pain in my chest. Like, I shit you not. Every single day I woke up with this severe pain in my chest. I was super anxious all the time. I cried all the time. I mean, I lost so much weight because I couldn't eat, I couldn't swallow. So that's another symptom that started happening. Like I was saying, was that I couldn't swallow. Like, I started experiencing, like, I felt a knot in my throat. Like, there was literally something in my throat and I could not eat. So then that's when I was like, okay, I totally understand that I'm going through anxiety and I'm having these panic attacks, but there is something incorporated to that. You know, I'm going to use this Revolution makeup bronzer. It's a bronzer reloaded. It's like this. What to do. So then they put me on medication for my anxiety and my depression. And that started helping me a little bit on not having severe panic attacks every single day. And I was just like, okay, something's going on. So fast forward, I was diagnosed with GERD. If you don't know what GERD is, it's basically intestinal issues. So what ends up happening is your stomach, it doesn't close anymore. And then the acid in your stomach starts going back up your throat, your esophagus, and it starts basically burning everything here. So that's why I wasn't able to swallow because I was having so much issues. And of course, you know, I used to smoke cigarettes and I used to drink a lot of coffee. My weight fluctuation was another issue. I went back and forth with my weight. And I'm still struggling with it. That's definitely not something that I've really, you know, fixed. Damn it. But so I started taking anti-acid medications with my anxiety and depression medications. So then I kept on basically, you know, GERD is irreversible to a certain extent. It can cause damage. So I had to get an endoscopy done, and basically they had to dilate my esophagus because it was thinning so bad. So that was really scary. And then, but then every single day I took my medication. I was literally on, I want to say 9 different medications. Probably one of the scariest times of my life on top of dealing with COVID. I do thank my husband and my children because they were, and my mother and my sister, they're my rock, you know, friends and families that were there too. But I mean, I didn't really disclose this. I didn't really tell everyone about this because it was just such a terrifying time. My husband actually, it became a time where he was my caretaker because I would go through so many attacks in a day that he would have to come home. He took such good care of me when I was sick, and he never judged me. He never, you know, put anything against me. So yeah, and my children, they were just rock stars. So now, you know, after July, it was really good because I was starting to feel normal. I was starting to feel myself. I would go on walks. I lost a significant amount of weight. But then what ended up happening was that I started getting comfortable with being able to eat again, because, you know, when you're restricted to so much foods, it was like I started eating again. I started letting myself go. So I'm gonna go in with this Fashion Fanatic MAC palette, and I'm gonna take this color right here. Just gonna, for my cheeks. So self-confidence. I lost a lot of that self-confidence. I really did not take care of myself for a while. Not for a while, for a very long time, let's be honest here. And now that I am on medication and I do feel a little bit normal. So as you can see, I colored my hair. It's always something I wanted to do. It's always a color that I wanted to, you know, incorporate. I was like, oh my God, I love this color, so I'm gonna do this, blah. So, and I've been thinking about doing YouTube again. I was just like, I really liked engaging with other people. Give myself a break. And I'm still in school right now. And I started a new job that I love and I adore. I'm feeling good. It's not like I'm, you know, because I take my medication every single day, and, you know, you have those days, of course. But it's not as bad as it was before, to be quite honest with you. It's not even close. And I thank God every single day. So I woke up and I was like, you know what? I really loved interacting with people. I'm just a sociable person. Like, I'm a very friendly person. And that's why I wanted to start YouTube. I love makeup. I love doing DIYs. I love just meeting people, and why not? So then I think for the past month, I want to say that I was like, I'm gonna get back on YouTube. So here I am. I told you a little bit about what's going on and my life. You know, we moved into a house, thank God. That's another thing. You know, we were in the process of purchasing a home and starting a new job. My husband started a new job within the same company that he was working. So there's a lot of things. Even though there's been a lot of negativity, there was a lot of positive that happened. And, you know, we just have to really go with it. And I really want to incorporate that in my channel, and just have you guys come on this journey with me, because I really need to get to a place where I'm loving myself like I used to. And unfortunately, I'm not there right now. And, you know, it has to do with me. Of course, 100%. So yeah, so if you guys want to join this journey with me, let's do it. Just contouring my nose a little bit with that same Anastasia Beverly Hills palette that I was using. And this is a Morphe times Jaclyn Hill brush. It's like a taper brush, and I like using it for my nails. I'm gonna go, this is my, what is it called? Ofra. And it was the Ofra highlighter. It's called Rodeo Drive. It broke, right? But I'm gonna use it to highlight my nose and stuff. So yeah, that's another thing. I'm gonna start, like I said, ooh, girl. Hello, Shine. So I do work full time. And I'm gonna take this e.l.f. brush and I'm gonna highlight my cheeks. I do work full time, so I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm going to do 16 videos a week, because that's gonna be a lie. Because I do work full time and I go to school full time. So, but I do want to try and do at least a couple videos a month. What we're gonna do, we're going to be very, very confident. We're gonna be confident. It'll be cute. But tomorrow's Mother's Day. Let's get on that topic. I told you a little bit about why I was absent, and if you guys ever want to talk about something in your life, please, please, please comment below and let me know and be like, hey, Francesca, you know, this happened to me, da da da, all this kind of stuff. Because I'm so down to listen, because we're all human and we go through shit all the time. But tomorrow's Mother's Day, so that's why I'm doing this whole get ready with me. And since I haven't been on YouTube for so long, I wanted to tell you guys why I was off YouTube. So I'm going to put this all-nighter, Urban Decay all-nighter on my face. This is the sheet. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Bitch, I'm so boring. Anyways, so yeah, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do my eyes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but you guys, you'll see. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill palette. I have the new Jaclyn Hill palette. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And I did put a little bit of concealer on my eyes. So I am taking that step to go see a doctor because I really want to, you know, I want to live longer for my kids and for myself. And I want to be happier with myself. And I'm not there yet. And that's okay. That's okay not to be there. So yeah, that's another thing that I'm doing. I'm going to take this out. This is Wet n Wild, I think. Yep. This Wet n Wild brush. It's already been used. Take those darker colors just and put that on my outer V. We moved into a house. As you can see, my backdrop is beautiful. I'm gonna try to kind of do my videos here. It doesn't matter. It's natural. It's normal. It's life. So yeah, we're blessed. Very, very much blessed. After all this negative stuff happened in my life, and all this scary stuff that was happening in the world, we have a house, and you know, we're just every single day we're just humbled and just grateful. I'm going to just with my finger just take a little glitter color, pop that in the middle. I'm gonna do some eyeliner and put false lashes and then do my lips, and then I will be back. So I am back. I did finish my eyes. I put some lashes on, and I did put some lipstick on. I have this lipstick that I got online. It was like on Amazon, and they're matte lipsticks. They were like $6. I don't know the brand. Like a cheap brand, seriously. And then liner, I use this NYX lip liner in the color Nutmeg. And that's what I did. And then actually I got my BoxyCharm this month. Oh, amazing. Get BoxyCharm, guys. It's amazing. I got this Haze Tint Smoky Eye Pencil, and I put a little bit on the bottom, and I think it came out really nice. So guys, in all honesty, I'm going to try my hardest to be more involved, just for myself, because I feel like it doesn't only help me, but it also helps other people that are going through it. And I could really use some encouragement from you guys and just really find my happy. I am happy, but I'm not happy with myself right now, because I have gained a significant amount of weight. I'm not taking care of myself, and I really just want to get back to basics and just kind of just really get to that point where I'm just really happy and just really confident with myself again. So I just really want to be out. I want to put myself out there, because I know there's a lot of people that go through it. And if you guys go through it and you guys want to talk about it, please comment down below. And if you guys want to see certain videos, ask. And I really, really, really am thankful that you guys went through the whole video with me, kind of my little story time, because I mean, some people like it, some people don't. So I'm just really happy. Thank you so much. And you'll see me soon. You will. I'll see you guys soon.